We're here because we're excited to announce the launch of our new podcast called IMO.
Craig is exhibiting something that just ain't right. It's just not good. It's just not a good duo, not a good tandem. It just doesn't work. Welcome to the John Amanchukwu Show. In this episode, we will take a look at something that's strange. You know, I haven't seen another first lady do this. If I'm wrong, correct me. But you know, most first ladies, at the end of the day, when they're finished, when they leave the Oval Office, unless you're Hillary, they go home. They take care of their husband. They enjoy the fruit of their labor. They go somewhere and sit on a private island, or they go to the beach and just relax and decompress and thank God that they made it out, hopefully unscathed. But no, not Michelle Obama. She has to be front and center. Now, she wasn't front and center recently for the funeral of Kennedy, nor was she front and center at Trump's inaugural. You know, she sent her husband to those two locations by himself, and there are rumors, I don't know if the rumors are true, but there are rumors. It was reported to me that something is going on, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about, how she can make you right. Love and happiness. Ain't no love and happiness. Ain't no love and happiness going on at the Obama's house. Something is going on. So instead, Michelle comes up with a novel idea. She says, "Hey, Craig, come join me for a podcast, and we're going to take the world by storm. Watch."
Hey, TikTok, it's Michelle Obama, and I'm here with my big brother, Craig.
Hey, everybody.
We're here because we're excited to announce the launch of our new podcast called IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson.
And we just posted the trailer if you want to check it out.
Check it out. Thanks, you guys. See you soon.
People aren't really checking it out. That's the problem. And you know, when I look at Michelle Obama and I look at her brother Craig, something is missing. All right, we'll just leave it there. Something is missing. I could see her doing this with her husband, and albeit Obama, he's a slickster, you know, a shrewd community organizer. You know, he knows how to say nothing well, but he's easy on the eyes. But when you look over there and you see Craig is exhibiting something that just ain't right. It's just not good. It's just not a good duo, not a good tandem. It just doesn't work. And so they're trying to get their views up. And you know, Michelle Obama had previous success with her podcast in 2020. Maybe it was because, I don't know, maybe so many people at that time were upset with President Trump, and, you know, she was on the campaign trail and people were supporting her and pushing her voice and all of that stuff. And maybe people thought she would run, okay? And so she had some great ratings. You know, she was Spotify's top original globally in the summer of 2020, beating shows like Crime Junkie. But when you contrast that to her current IMO podcast, it's not matching that success. So let's look at the performance of IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson. You know, it's underperforming as of April 8th, 2025. Rankings on Spotify, ranked number 34. Rankings on Apple, ranked number 19. And lagging behind competitors. And so she's losing her initial hype, unlike Michelle's past podcast success. Could this be the nail in the coffin for Michelle Obama? Could this signify a greater issue within the Democrat Party? Could this tell us that, even the Obamas have lost support of the American people? I don't know. I don't know. But what this does say is that, the normal, we're the Obamas and we can say and do whatever we want to, that whole mojo, that whole shtick, that whole game system, all that stuff is not working anymore because her numbers are slowly but surely dropping and dropping and dropping some more. Let me know what you think below in the comments section. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I weak or am I strong? Could it be that the Obama regime is burnt wood? God bless you and God bless America.